those who would share my journey. I prayed for mana of water, empowerment of feeling for those who would share my journey. I prayed to the spirits of the lower world for empowerment with love for you who share my journey. There is a headland just to the north. It is traversed by a fissure, blowhole in the south, an ocean fornicating gorge in the north. In the middle is a shaft plugged with a seat of stone. I sit there, close my eyes and listen to the drums. In the blackness water trickles down black rocks. The seat falls away and I fall sliding down a water slide of black and shiny rocks. Sliding, weaving, turning, downwards, downwards, in a tunnel sliding, in a tunnel rib-roofed sliding, in the black and wetness downwards rolling, turning, tunnel widens, narrows, opens, closes, opens up. I emerge under a mauve dark sky, in a rocky gully sliding downwards still, into the lower world in spray and shining wetness, where cliffs plummet shoreless into an ocean surging scintillating bubbles, cliffs dropping unbroken into water frothing. I drop through darkening water. At the ocean's bottom is a cave. Inside a smooth, dark, glistening grotto there is a stream so strange. A sluggish stream, a blue-white, glistening, viscous stream of flowing crystal. I slide into the glow and sink into a misty whiteness, safe, supported, warm. I slowly sink into the blue-white glow, into the warm, gently drifting, downwards floating, into the breathing warm. Safe and cared for, held and cherished in the blue-white floating warm. Loved and nourished, seen and heard by the blue-white floating warm. I'd like to stay here, but there's knowing that this place of warmth and light, this place of loving and abundance, is just a place along the way, and I must go now, must keep moving in my journey for the mana. Floating up now in the ocean, up into the darkling ocean, under the mauve dark sky. This ocean's wild, raging, rabid, mountains of water seething, towering, valleys between, lowering, plummeting. I'm picked up and hurled regardless, smashed into a watery mountain, crushed and sunk and dragged down deeper, caught and flung back to the surface. I can do nothing, totally powerless. I am nothing, inconsequential to these forces planetary. A curling summit now convulses. I'm tossed into the sky and caught. I'm hauled back down to depth again and rolled along the rocky bottom. Terror seething, coursing through me. This ocean is not playing with me. I am nothing, not a presence. What it does not to me. Does it just because it is. I'm bounced and flicked along the wave tops, caught and held and crushed and smothered, flattened by colliding mountains, shredded by the rocks of water. Now the terror slow subsiding. This simply is and is what will be. I cannot change it, cannot fight it. It is and is and is and is, and I am. And I must go now, must keep moving in my journey for the mana. I am released and drift down slowly through the bottom of the ocean to a light-filled little valley. I hike a gentle incline, clamber over rocks and boulders, near a splashing creek. It's laughing, playing as it passes by me. Spray is settling on the bushes, on the rocks and over me. Everything is glistening, shining, deep green of leaves and mica rainbows. All are passing joy into me, joy of being, joy to be here in this precious little valley. My gaze is lifted upward, skyward. From the rock rim far above shoots a stream of water, lighted, bright incandescent like a halo. Plummets down towards the treetops, down amongst a host of rainbows, onto rocks and flows into a pool, a deep, peaceful pool. Tears of joy are streaming down my face as I walk into the pool and swim across to where the water's splashing. I climb up to the torrent's landing, and underwater coruscating. Now it hits me, pounds its joy upon my head. It batters me with joyful fervour. I'm thrown back upon my back, my arms spread out and pinned by powered, joyful, rushing water, driven by its sheerest spirit, empowered by exhilaration. I fly backwards into darkness, for I must go now, must keep moving in my journey for the mana. In amongst some trees I'm walking. Amongst these trees I can't quite see them. Mist is curling round about me. curling round about them. All is wrapped in mist and shadow, wrapping me in deepest sadness. This mist is gathering upon me. My head and legs and arms are heavy. I trudge onward slowly, don't know why. Could be stopping's just as pointless. But the mist is getting thicker. I cannot fight this sadness longer. This wall of sadness will not kill me, but seems that if I stop it will be, forever. I slow and stop and sink down to the ground and darkness closes over. But I must go now, must keep moving in my journey for the mana. Now there is no ground beneath me, vision slow returns, I'm drifting. There is still a mist around me, but no, I see now that it's clouds around me. In the mauve dark sky I'm drifting, and there are no needs upon me. Clouds are all there are and will be, clouds are all I am and need be, gently floating in no hurry, dissipating and reforming round a sun that's slowly setting, catching us in pinks and reds. I know this place now, peace is here, I'll stay a while. Peace is here, I would stay a while. But I must go now, must keep moving in my journey for the mana. There is a fissure glowing redly. Curious, I wander in there. Look around this noisome landscape. Motley purple, lowering skies, ragged hills and jagged valleys. In their midst a fiery lake. It's moving, rising from its depths a peak is forming. From its depths a monster rearing. Ugly, glowing rage consumes me. I run and jump and climb onto it. With my hands I tear and punch it, tear its scalding skin and eat it. I draw my sword, it has no hilt, it's just a blade, and as I swing it cuts into me. I sink into this monster's body, rushing, stinking, hate-filled lava mixes with my blood and swamps me. I breathe and swallow, searing liquids burn away my nose and throat and eyes. There's only redness, burning pain, and red rage burn me away, and I am gone. I am transparent, gliding through lush undergrowth, deep beneath a soaring forest. No path is needed, for my way is clear. Down into a creek it takes me, bubbling, swirling over little falls and tumbling, carried through the stiller ponds, bouncing, jouncing over rocks, feeling nothing, just the coolness, just the wetness and the movement of the stream. Just my coolness, just my wetness and my movement. I am stream. I flow into a pool, I am pool. Spinning lazily in circles near my centre, I am sinking, spinning faster, I am whirlpool. Spinning wildly, sucking downwards past curving lines of rocks. I see the rocks have patterns on them, I can read them as I pass them. They tell me who I am, and I remember why I'm here, on this journey for the mana. I lie back beneath the whirlpool, all the waters flooding in. They pour into my eyes and start to fill me. The opening above me reddens. Fiery fluid pours into my nose and mouth. Now vapours cloudy infuse downwards, filling me from crown to neck. A mist is pouring through the fissure, coming down into my body. Rushing, spraying water falls into me, and great crashing waves into me, and the blue-white soft and warm. All the waters and the vapours pouring, smashing, drifting, splashing, through my hands, feet, arms and legs, through my eyes, nose, mouth and ears, through my skull, throat, heart and gut, a many-hued and changing current, filling me. I can't stand it. Too much for me. This is not for me alone. I'm now a vessel bearing mana, and there's a mossy trunk before me, a tree that's looming ever skywards, twisting up and through the mauve dark sky. I know now my journey's ending. I flow onto the tree and up it, and up and round the gnarly tree, upwards, climbing skywards through the ground, and stand alone. Set some water there before